Welcome to Soul Essence Yoga. Today we'll be working on a hip opening sequence. So you can get seated on your mats, resting the hands open over the knees and relaxing the shoulders. Take a slow deep breath in as you lengthen through your spine. And as you breathe out, just relax the shoulders and the hips. Bring awareness right down to the pelvis. And just observe if you are clenching in the groin or the hips, the glutes. Relax. Observe any subconscious tension being stored in this area. Allow your breath to flow smoothly and evenly through the nostrils. And just lengthening your breath, counting 8 counts on the in-breath and 8 counts on your out-breath. Begin to incorporate your Ujjayi breath or ocean sounding breath into your practice. And just remain present with any sensations that you may experience in the hips, in the glutes and in the groin. Take a nice deep breath in, reach the arms overhead. And as you breathe out, lower the hands to your heart space. Slowly open the eyes. Going to start in a butterfly position. Just bringing your feet to touch, holding around the toes, and gently beginning with some knee flaps, increasing circulation to the groin area. Increasing range of motion now. Try to let go of any clenching sensations. Relax as you flap your knees. And releasing out nice and slow. Bend the knees, place the feet in the ground, and just lean back into the hands. Set the feet slightly apart and begin to drop your knees from side to side. Exhale as you twist to one side, inhale back to center, and exhale, twisting to the opposite side. Very good, and release it out. We're going to fold our left leg so that the shin is ahead of the rest of the body, parallel to the line of the mat. And just open your right leg out to the side. You can have the foot flexed or relaxed at the back. Begin to press the right hip down towards the floor here. So exhale, pressing down, and relax. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Support the back ankle, bring the leg forward and just swap over, folding your right leg out in front. Send the left leg outward, either flexing or relaxing the foot at the back. And focusing on the left hip, support with the fingertips. And imagine pressing your left hip down towards the floor. And then relaxing it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Very good. Support the knee and bring the leg back to center. Trying to send the heels out. And just tilt forward so that you have the weight at the front of the pelvis. You can have a slight internal rotation of the quads, but keeping the legs active and just leaning just slightly towards the center line. Slide the hands out in front of you. Going to bend into the elbows, exhale. And press the ground away, lift the torso, inhale. 2, keep the legs nice and active. Just observe sensations on the inside of the knees and the groin. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And ease back. Feeling that you are seated comfortably through the midline of the body. Reach the hands forward. We're going to move our hands towards the right side of the body, twisting here. Down towards the foot. Exhale. And nice big rotation. Lean it back as you breathe in. 2. Circling around the base of the spine, working into the hips. 3, 4, and 5. Take it to the left side, hands towards the foot. Exhale as you move around and lean back, breathe it in. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. Release the hands, bring the feet back together. And as we bend up the knees again, we're going to step our right foot or bend the knee up and step the right foot on top of the left leg. Figure 4 position while you are seated. Send your right hand through the gap between the legs and hug in the left shin. You're going to pull the body forward towards the legs and then lean back. Exhale as you move forward. Notice the sensation in your right side. Inhale, move it back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll hold. Just pressing the body towards the legs. Try to keep the back flat and pull the shoulders down from your ears. Relax into your right hip. Breathe here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Lean back. Support the leg as you release it out. Then bending up the left knee towards your chest. Turn your hip and your knee outward and step the foot over the right leg. Take the left hand through the gap between the legs. Hug in your right shin. Just notice any sensations on the left side now. Notice whether there is a difference from one side to the other. Going to press the body forward. Keep drawing the shoulders down from the ears. And inhale, lean back. Try to maintain a flat back. Pressing forward, 2, and relax. 3, 4, 5, we'll hold, pressing the body forward. Keep drawing the shoulders down from your ears and stay with equal nostril breathing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, releasing it out. Take it back to butterfly posture, this time with a forward fold. Bringing the feet close to the midline, holding around the toes. And as you begin to press the knees to the ground, root down through the pelvis. Inhale, lengthen up through the spine. As you exhale, shift the weight to the front of the pelvis. Draw the shoulders down from your ears and begin to fold towards the ground. Feel the nice deep stretch in the inside of the groin. Breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Engage your core muscles. Inhale, rise up. Moving back into your hips. Exhale and relax. Bring the knees back together and make your way into a tabletop posture on the hands and knees. Going to tuck the toes here. Take the knees as wide as the mat. Keep the toes tucked as you send your hips over the heels. Just a nice wide position of the knees. And allow your toes and the balls of the feet to take the weight of the body as you press back. Breathe. Get to round your spine, pressing up through the shoulder blades. Pull them outward and feel yourself pressing the floor away through the hands. Slowly bring the gaze forward and draw back into your tabletop posture. Going to rotate the hips, so just bringing your right knee towards the elbow, breathing in as you round out. Exhale as the knee comes close to the body again. 2, 3, squeeze the core as the knee rounds. 4 and 5. Take it back, knee out to the side and towards the elbow on exhalation. Breathing in, exhale, squeeze the core. 3, 4 and 5. Now the same leg, we're going to take it up, breathe it in, and round back, press the knee towards the chin, breathe it out. Inhale, exhale, breathe it in for 3, breathe it out. 4, and last one. Beautiful, relax your right leg, swapping over to the left side. We'll start by rotating around the hip joint. Bringing the knee forward, breathe it in, round all the way through, breathe it out, squeeze the core. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take the leg back, breathe it in, squeeze the core, breathe it out. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lifting the knee up, breathe it in, round the back. Bring the knee right forward on exhalation. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Breathe it in. 3. 4. And last one. 5. Beautiful. Take the knees nice and wide apart. Keep the big toes pointed towards each other. Send the hips over the heels and slide the arms forward. Walk your fingertips through, breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, cactus your arms out to the sides. Elbows in line with the shoulders, chin resting on the floor. We'll take 4 slow and equal breaths here. Imagine breathing in to the space in the groin and the hips, drawing energy to that area, and exhaling out tension. Very good. Slide your hands back below the shoulders. As you press up, bring your knees back together. Walk it forward into tabletop posture. Going to move you up into downward facing dog with nice wide legs. So we'll step our feet as wide as the mat when we move up. Rising up slowly. Take the feet nice and wide, toes pointing forward. And draw the quad muscles in towards each other. The kneecaps will draw up into the quad muscles. And then externally rotate the shoulders. Breathe here. Moving into a dynamic movement. Lift your heels. Bend the knees and press the hips towards the back of the mat. Rise it up. Keep the heels lifted. Exhale. Inhale, rising up. 3. Drop the hips as low as you can. Keep pressing back. Inhale to lift. 4. 5. 6, 7, and 8. Very good. Step your feet closer together now. Downward facing dog. Going to shift weight into the left leg. Send the right heel up. Breathe it in. You don't need to straighten the leg here. Here we're going to rotate around the hip joint. Drawing the knee towards the elbow and out. Maintain your downward facing dog position. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Opposite way. Bring the knee forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. Now straightening out that leg, send the heel up, breathe it in. Take a long high lunge, breathing out. Place the foot between the hands, back heel is lifted, and just using your back toes to press the body forward and back. Exhale forward, inhale back. 3. Do not let the knee exceed the toes. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Ground into your hands, lift the hips. Inhale. As you exhale, step the feet apart, back into downward facing dog. Going to swap over to our left leg now. Just lifting the heel up And rotating the knee towards the elbow. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Opposite direction, knee to the elbow, out and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Send the heel up, breathe it in, looking forward, exhale, long high lunge. Back heel is lifted, we want to stretch through the hip flexor of the right leg. Using your back toes, press the body forward, keep the back leg straight, inhale back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Ground the hands, lift the hips, step it back, this time into a plank posture. We're going to take our feet as wide as the mat. Draw the tailbone down and pull the hips towards the navel. Wide position plank, breathe here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step the feet together again, bring the knees to the ground, and just separate your knees towards the outer edge of the mat. Rest one foot on top of the other, and take a seat over the heels. Rest the hands open. Relax through the hips, soften the shoulders, and take 3 slow, steady breaths. Inhaling on the count of 8, and exhaling on the count of 8. Once you've completed your breaths, bring the knees back together, stepping forward into tabletop posture, and tuck the toes. Exhale to downward facing dog. Going to take weight into our left foot, sending the right heel up, breathe it in. As you exhale, step your right foot on the outside of your right hand. Nice long wide lunge. Bring the back knee to the floor and relax the foot. For support with the hands, you can press the top of your back foot into the floor, lift the knee up, and internally rotate the left hip. A little dynamic movement here, so leaning towards the left hand. Keep weight on the inside of the wrist, and just place your right hand on the inside of your knee. Here you're going to turn the foot onto the outside, press the knee away, and relax back to center. 2, 3, breathe in as you press away. 4, exhale back. 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll hold. Just twist the body slightly from the navel. Look out to your right side. Feel a nice deep stretch down the front hip flexor, your left leg, and the outside of the hips on the right. Breathe here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And to take the stretch just a little bit deeper, so if possible, dropping down into your forearms. You can square the hips forward again, and relax your right hip outward. Staying here with breath for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If this feels very intense, you can stay here for a few more breaths. I'm going to take it slightly deeper, so if you want to join me, move weight towards the left leg, twist towards your right side, and bend up the back leg. Reach for the toes, and gently pulse here back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Flex your foot, take it down nice and slow, press your right hand into the floor and realign the leg directly below the body. Lift through the hands and the hips, take it back into plank posture and then straight to down facing dog. Step the feet nice and wide. Take a moment just to re-ground yourself evenly to all 4 limbs. And then shift your weight into your right foot. Send the left heel up, breathe it in. And as you breathe out, take a long, wide lunge, foot on the outside of the left hand. Lower your right knee to the floor, relax the foot. Then press through the top of the foot, lift the knee up again, and internally rotate the right hip. Going to root down through the hands. Turning our left foot slightly open. Bring the left hand onto the inside of the knee and taking a dynamic movement here. Press the knee out to the side, breathe it in and draw it back to center, breathe it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and on 8 we'll hold the leg out to the side. Press both hips forward towards the front of the mat. Keep the weight on the inside of your right wrist. Breathe here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Square the hips forward again. Drop down into the forearms if the body allows this position. And again, drawing the hips towards the front of the mat. Imagine tucking your tailbone towards the back heel, creating length in the spine. Breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, you can choose to stay in this position if this already feels intense. To take it further, drop towards your right leg, twist the body open to the left side and bend at the right knee. Reach back for the foot, gently pulsing to stretch the right quad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Flex the foot, press into the left hand, rise the body up, and slide your left leg back below the body. Press through the hands, lift the hips, take it back into plank posture. Neutral spine. Tuck the tailbone down now, and breathe. Gently ease the knees to the floor. And again, taking a seat onto your heels. Want to stretch the outside of the hips. We're going to lean across to our right side. Keep the hips squared forward and at an even height. Reach your left arm up, breathe it in. And reach across, breathe it out. Imagine still pressing the left hip towards the ground. Feel the full side body stretch. Take 3 equal breaths. And sweep the arm down and forward in front of the knees. Send the hands forward, press the hips back, round your spine towards the ceiling. Engage your core muscles, lie up on the in-breath and relax on your out-breath. Take it to the opposite side, sliding the left hand out. Keep the hips aligned, reach the right arm up. Breathe in deeply and reach across, breathe it out. Focus on the stretch coming right down from the hip joint through the side of the body as you take 3 equal breaths. Float the arm down past the ear. Sweep it forward, out in front of you. And slide the fingertips forward. Press the hips back. Round your spine up to the ceiling. Bring the gaze forward. Inhale, rise it up. And relax here on the exhalation. So you can bring the legs out in front of you again. We're going to take another variation of figure 4 position. So leaning back into the hands. Bend your right knee in towards the chest. Open the hip and knee joint. And stack the foot over the left leg. So we're going to take figure 4 in our inverted tabletop posture. Press through the hands, press through the left foot and rise the hips up. Stack the knee over the heel in the lower leg. Release down slowly. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. We'll take 8 like this. Breathe it in for 3. Breathe it out. Try to lift the hips as high as your left knee. Breathing in 4. Breathe it out. 5, 6, 7, and last one, 8. Very good. Swapping it over. If you need to rest your wrists, just bring the hands out in front of you. Rotate the wrists here. Please remember always to keep pressure through the fingertips, the knuckles, especially on the index fingers, and back of the wrists closest to the thumb. Lean back into the hands again. Bend your left knee into the chest. Turn the hip out to the side and place the left foot in figure 4 position. Press through your right foot through the hands. Breathe it in. Hips as high as your right knee. Breathe out, release down nice and slow. 2, inhale. Exhale, release. 3, breathing in. Breathe it out. 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one, 8. rotation. You'll see a nice big diamond between the legs. Tilt the weight to the front of the pelvis and just take a forward fold here. Reach the hands out in front, relax the shoulders and the head. Allow the stretch to work deeply onto the inside and the outside of the hips as you stay with 8 slow, steady breaths. Engaging your core fully, lifting the torso, inhale and exhale, move it back into your hips. Bring the knees back together. Spin the legs around as you come to sit on the heels. We're going to move into reclined hero pose. If you would prefer to do this with one leg straight, that is also possible. Just make sure that you keep the same amount of time on both legs. So to move into the posture, let the quad muscles roll in towards each other. Take the feet outward and take a seat between the feet. Lean back into the hands. We're going to press the knees towards the ground, lifting the pelvis, drawing the tailbone downward. This creates length at the base of the spine. If this is intense, you can stay here for a few breaths before dropping down into your forearms. You can again stay here for a few breaths. If you want to take it all the way to the ground, hold over the feet. Press the knees to the floor, lift the bottom, tuck the tailbone down, and release the weight from the base of your spine. Moving all the way up the length of your spine, shoulder blades, shoulders, and your head will touch down last. It's important to keep the quad muscles drawing in towards each other here to protect the knees. If you're feeling any sharp shooting pain over the kneecaps, then rather come out of the pose. We're going to take another slow 8 breaths here. So you can wrap the arms overhead, let the elbows fall down into the floor. If you feel any numbness down the arms during this time, then you can lower the arm position. Incorporate your 3-part breathing or full yogic breath in this posture. The inhale will rise abdomen, then the chest, and then the collarbones. And the exhale will allow your abdomen to fall first, then the chest will deflate, and finally the collarbones will relax. If you have been doing one leg straight out in front of you and one leg bent, please swap over now to the opposite side. to release from this posture. Please come out of it nice and slow, avoiding any strain on the knees. Slide your hands down, place them over your heels, tuck your elbows right in next to the waist, and push the elbows down into the floor. Lift the head, tuck your chin to your chest, press through the elbows as you rise up, and step your hands back one at a time. Before we walk out from here, take a dynamic movement, pressing the knees to the floor, lift the hips and shift them towards the knees, and take it back. And press the knees down, breathe in as you lift the hips, press them forward, breathe out, release. 3, breathe it in, breathe it out. 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one, 8. Relax down slowly. Tilt the pelvis, bring the body's weight forward, just press into your hands and bring the knees back together. Walk forward now as you move into a tabletop posture. Just going to straighten out the right leg. Press the toes and the ball of the foot into the ground. Press backwards through your right heel. Breathe. From that position, we're going to take our right leg out to the side and just slide it out as much as possible. Drop your weight over your left heel and move down into the forearms. In this position, your quad muscle is rotating inward. The inside of your foot should be grounded, kneecap drawing up into the quad muscle, and the leg remains active here. Press into the elbows, rest your hands into your head, draw the shoulders down from the ears, and breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands, pull into them as you come back into a tabletop position, and slide your right leg in, back to table. Extend the left behind you, tuck the toes into the floor, press back through the heel. Feel that calf stretching out, breathe. And sliding the leg out to the side. Keep the inside of the foot grounded. Drop the bottom and the hips back over your right heel. Drop down into the forearms. Internal rotation from the hip joint. And then pressing through the elbows. Rest your head into your palms. And stay here for 8 breaths. 8 counts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press up into the hands, pull, and draw in the leg nice and slow as you return into tabletop posture. Tuck the toes beneath you, Send the hips back, rise up to downward facing dog. You will step our feet as wide as the mat. Turn the toes out, heels in. Begin to walk your hands back. Bend the knees in the direction of your toes, dropping down into Malasana, frog squat. Always check that your knees are not collapsing in. Place the hands together out in front of you, elbows on the inside of the knees, and draw the palms towards the chest. This will press the elbows wider to open the knees more and stretch deeper into the groin. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And as you exhale, drop the tailbone down, pull the shoulders away from your ears, and stay with your breath. Hands to the floor. Lean into them, turn the heels out, lift the hips as you breathe in. Your feet should be about as wide as your mat, pointing directly forward. Reach for the ankles. Inhale, look ahead. As you exhale, fold at the hip line, draw the elbows out to the side, and ease the body through the midline between the legs. If you feel too much pressure in your eyes or your head, please look forward. Stay rooted down through all four corners of the feet. Trying to straighten the legs if possible, feeling the stretch on the inside of the knees, going up into the hamstrings, onto the inside of your groin. Slowly lift the gaze, step the hands out in front of you, and walk the feet back together. Take a nice deep bend into the knees, arms sweep back, inhale, rising up, and exhale, bringing the hands to your heart space. Going to move into tree posture, turning the right hip out to the side first. Just finding slight space between the feet. Spread your toes nice and wide. Rooting down through the left foot and bringing the right knee towards your chest. As you reach down for your ankle, place the foot on the in leg. Let the hip turn out to the side. The knee will follow along. And draw both hips inward towards your midline. Root down through the lower foot. Tuck the tailbone down and lengthen up through your spine. Staying with your breath. Slowly reach the arms up, breathing in. And as you exhale, cactus them out to the side. Touch the thumbs and index fingers together and bend at the elbows. Breathe. Slow, steady breaths as you maintain your focus point. And slowly bring the knee forward and draw the hands to your heart space as you lower the leg on exhalation. Shift the weight, swapping over to the opposite leg. Root down through the right foot. Bring the left knee up towards your chest. Reaching down for the ankle. Taking tree pose. Draw the hips in to straighten up through the spine. Relax the shoulders. Connect with your breath. As you breathe in deeply, reach the arms up. One pointed focus, Exhale, cactus in the arms. 3 equal breaths here. Beautiful. Bring the knee forward. Exhale, release down slowly. Take a nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, sweat out the arms down. Rest the fingertips in the ground. Take a nice wide stance with the feet wide apart, toes turned in, heels out. And just resting into your hands. Turn your right foot open at a diagonal line. Walk the hands over towards your right side and ease the hips towards your right foot. Press the knee in the direction of the toes and internally rotate the left leg. Inside of the foot will be grounded, keeping the leg nice and active. Staying with the breath. As you inhale, lift the hips, walk the hands back to center, turning the right foot in, left foot turns out diagonally, and ease the hands across, pressing the hips towards your left foot, internally rotating the right quad, inside of the foot grounded, and breathe. Slowly lifting the hips, breathe it in. Left foot turns in. This time right foot turns out at a 90 degree. Walk the hands all the way over. Lift the back heel up, creating a high long lunge. Stay here with the breath. And then releasing the knee down to the floor. Relax the foot, begin to swivel your right foot forward. Stay supported through the hands. You can flex the foot here to slide forward through the heel, making your way towards a split position. Try to square your hips directly forward to the short length of the mat. Breathe. Draw the hips back gently, tuck the back foot under, lift the hips to slide the heel back, placing the knee directly over the heel and rising up, breathe it in. Walking back to the length of the mat, this time turning your left foot out at a 90 degree. Bend the knee in the direction of the toes, stacking it directly over your heel and lifting the back heel off the ground. Nice deep stretch into the hip flexor. Stay with the breath. And then releasing the back knee towards the ground. Relax the foot. Begin to swivel your left foot forward. You can flex the foot to slide forward through the heel, just easing the hips at an even height, staying with the breath. Tucking the back foot underneath. Shift the hips back, engage the core, slide the heel back, and bend your knee over the heel. Back foot tucks under, walk back to the length of the mat, and turning the feet in, heels out. Take a nice deep breath in. As you fold over your hip line, reach the hands out to the heels. Inhale deeply. And exhale, bend the elbows outward. Draw the body through the midline. If the head comes to the floor easily, create a shorter length between the feet. Slowly lift the gaze, step the hands out in front of you and walk back to your front leg. Stepping back into plank posture and breathing here for 4, 3, 2 and 1. We'll take a nice wide child's pose, lower the knees to the ground. Separate them and take it all the way back, sending the hips over the heels. Reach the fingertips forward, relax the forehead to the ground. Take 3 slow, equal breaths here. Just bring the gaze forward. Inhale up to tabletop posture. And just bring the knees back together. Spin the legs around. And take a seat lengthways on your mat. Sending the heels out. Taking a nice wide stance. Shift the weight to the front of the hips. And to take a nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, root down through your heels. Fold over your hips and slowly lower the torso towards the floor. Support with the hands, draw the shoulders down from your ears. Create slight internal rotation at the quad muscles to protect the inside of the knees. Breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slide the arms back, rest into the forearms. Again, just tilting the hips slightly forward. And just working into the stretch. Bring the gaze ahead, engage the core. Place the hands back and press up gently into your hands. Keep the left leg straightened out, bend your right knee in towards your chest, and using or supporting the ankle, taking the leg behind you. So you'll form about a 90-degree angle from the inside of your right groin out towards the left leg. Going to twist towards the left side. Shift the hips towards our back foot and slowly fold down. Please make sure you are careful with the inside of the hamstring. Shifting the hands a little bit more forward. Keep working with the inside of the groin. Keep the leg active. Try to flatten your back as much as possible. And sliding the hands back in line with your knee. Press up nice and slow, avoiding any jerking sensation, and twist the body back to the center. Support the back ankle, bring the knee in slightly, and as you lift the knee up towards you, straighten out the right leg. Going to swap over to the left, bend up the knee slightly, and send the heel back behind you. Check from the top, see if you can see your 90-degree angle, and then twist towards the right side. Shift the hips towards the back foot, and slowly fold over the hip line. Please work with integrity here. This is very easy to pull a muscle in one of these postures. Body allows, taking it just a little bit deeper, working with your breath. And gently slide the hands back, engage the core, inhale, rise the torso, and twist back to the center. Support the ankle, bring the knee in, straighten the knee up, and send the leg out again. Sitting directly over the bottom, feel that you are grounded equally. Going to take a final forward fold here. So without reaching the hands up, just slide them forward. You'll feel a tilt in the pelvis as you fold over the hips, and here you can reach out towards the heels if the body feels comfortable. Breathe in deeply, and as you breathe out, relax the head. Pull the elbows out slightly, shoulders away from your ears, and breathe. In this position, start to release the heels, keep the core engaged, bring the hands below your shoulders and gently ease yourself up. Please watch the muscles at the back of the legs. Support the knee, bend in the right side, support the knee and bend in the left side. Just align the heels with each other. Let the knees relax down and rest the hands open. Take a slow, deep breath in and sigh out. Observe the energy flowing in the pelvis. Notice the sense of openness in this area. Notice any sense of release that you may have had during this practice. Breathe in deeply, reach the hands all the way up. And slowly float the arms down on your exhalation. Stepping the feet out in front of you. Place your feet as wide as your hips. Draw the bottom towards the heels. We're just going to drop the knees, turning the feet where they are. Exhaling down to the right side. Breathe it in. And breathe it out, down to the left side. Moving at your own pace now. Side to side twists here. Back to the center, folding the left leg in and cupping your right foot and knee into the elbows as if you are cradling a baby, gently rocking from side to side. And then if possible, bring your right hand to the inside of this leg. You're going to use your elbow and your shoulder to shift that leg back. Place the right hand in the floor, hold the foot with your left hand and use this front hand just to adjust the leg up behind the shoulder. The leg can also rest on the outside of the arm, squeezing it in towards the midline of the body. You can choose to stay here if this feels intense. If you want to take a little bit deeper into another posture, press your heel up towards the ceiling, twist open to your left side, and gaze up past the top elbow. Breathe. Then bending the knee and release it down nice and slow. Bring the right heel in line with the midline of the body. Cup the left foot and knee into the elbows and cradling the baby, lengthen up the spine and rock here side to side. And coming back to a static position, bring your left arm on the inside of the left leg. Turn the hip and send that knee back, trying to align it behind your shoulder. Left hand will be in the ground. Squeeze the foot in towards the midline of the body. You can choose to stay here or to take a little bit deeper. Press the heel up towards the ceiling. Twist open towards the right side and gaze up past the elbow as you breathe. Bend your knee. Release down slowly and relax. Take a nice deep breath in. Easy twist to your right side, breathe it out. And raise the arms up, inhale. And easy twist to the left, exhale. Breathing in. And float the arms down, breathing out. Took a nice easy practice today. We are going to make our way down onto the back now. Hope you enjoyed the practice. Bring the knees back together. Turning onto the length of the mat and slowly rounding down into the floor. Let the knees fall along towards the chest. Keep them together and place the hands over your kneecaps. rotating around the base of the spine. Press the knees away from you. Breathe in, full rotation. Breathe out, draw them into your chest. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Take it the opposite way. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Beautiful. Lower the toes down towards the floor. Bring the heels and soles of the feet together and drop the knees outward into your reclined butterfly pose. Drape your arms overhead. We'll bring in our 3-part breathing here, full yogic breath for 8 slow rounds. Rise the abdomen, then the chest, and then the collarbones on your in-breath, and fall from the abdomen, then the chest, and then the collarbones on your out-breath. When you have completed all your breaths, bring the knees back together, straighten the legs out one at a time. Allowing your knees and ankles to fall outward. Sweep the arms down beside you as you make your way into Shavasana. Breathing deeply. And sigh out as you relax. As you make your way back to a seated position, check in with how you are feeling. Notice if any emotions may have been released. And just breathing deeply, reach the hands overhead. Exhale, draw the palms to the heart space. Thank you for joining in this hip sequence today. I wish you well. Namaste.